jumbo package to start the drive. To throw is Jackson. And his first pass is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. And
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 40 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Next the score, Packers 7, Ravens 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 41, Jackson, quick slant to Brown. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line.
A gain of
15 yards there for number 15. Over the middle here to Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Ravens.
Jackson forced out to his left. His throw incomplete. Tried to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
For Willie Snead. Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Was Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A gain of 14. But it's now third.
On third down, Jackson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
The 5-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
So Darius Smith.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Packers take over first and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try to jet sweep here with Lazard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
On second and 12, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Steps away to his left. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
First down, Ravens.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 13.
Now it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Charles, not only reception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a 1st down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Packers add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Packers 14. Ravens 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Jackson now. And that's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards at a 1st. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson dancing to his left. Brought in left side by Snead. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Escaping the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Packers take over first.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown.
Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Now Tucker to add the PAT. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Jackson now off the bootleg. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. And he's got it. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Off the bootleg. Jackson being chased out left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
At the 22-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run it with Jones. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
It's a gain of 8.
Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kevin King with a pick, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Sure. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Rodgers now to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
48, come on. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
Now Jackson, flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Dean Lowry able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Jackson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson, buying time to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Ravens.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Another run here with Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
First down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
A gain of
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
They run once more with Edwards. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tyler Ervin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
To throw again. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Intended for
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Patrick Queen.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ravens 26-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 21.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stretch.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson steps away. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson off the bootleg. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
For Ravens 28, Packers 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
At the 48.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. On third down, Jackson flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And now here's another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.